Eating habits. Jamie-tarian. What do you do when it seems like food does not like you? When you go to the doctor and they do all the checks and can find nothing wrong, you are told blood levels are fine, weight is fine, heart rate is good, and there are no underlying conditions. Yet, when you eat certain things or drink certain things, your gut keeps you awake at night for several days. Let's journey back in time. I was raised in the clean your plate generation. What generation is that, Jamie? That is the generation in which you ate everything on your plate because there was a household of seven and there was no time for wasting food or room in the refrigerator, as that was for the leftovers and dad's lunch. You would eat what was provided to you, and I can tell you this, I never went to bed hungry unless I cried while I was eating, and then my food was put away, and I had to eat it the next day. But anyway, when I was growing up, I don't recall pushing away mom's food that she provided, even when I didn't like it, even though I think there was a couple times, but most often it wasn't pushed away. I would eat it and keep it moving like everyone else. So, when did food start a battle with my gut? I really don't know exactly when. I can say it became intensely worse for me during 2014. I would eat, I would just equate it to eating too much, waiting too long to eat, eating too late, or due to traveling. I figured it couldn't be the food I was eating because that was the fuel I needed. I felt I had a pretty good eating habit and regimen already. I had not eaten pork since I was 16. I very rarely ate beef unless I had an extreme desire for it, which came in quarterly spells. Mainly it was turkey, chicken, and fish, fruit, and lots of veggies, eggs and cheese, but no milk. Oh, don't forget the delectable delights created by PGF Bakery. Some of my weaknesses. And my candy runs. I would mainly drink water, some juice, and pop or soda every now and then. Not big on alcohol because it makes me sleepy or extremely silly. Side note, remember when I said I was part of the clean your plate generation? In my youth, my food consumption was way different. My dad reminded me how my sisters and I would eat whole pizzas to ourselves, not personal size pizzas. They were either medium or large pizzas. I can also remember going to Taco Bell and getting a 10-pack of tacos, mixed, crunchy, and soft, a large drink, and those cinnamon twists, and consuming it in all one fell swoop. Man, let me tell you, I don't know what I was going through in those days. Maybe growth spurts? Whatever it was, I was a lean, mean eating machine. Okay, I'm having issues sleeping at night. I don't want to tell my family because I don't want them to be concerned. So I found myself eating less meat at meals or sometimes no meat. When I ate less meat or no meat, I noticed I wasn't having the gut pains, yet I did not connect the two yet. Part of my Jamie-tarian journey began with a message I heard on the radio about drinking hot water, lemon, and honey first thing in the morning. As hot as you can. Take it straight down. Wow, I heard that this helps to unclog your pipes or clear out the mucus in your body. It also helps to curb your appetite for 30 minutes. I started doing this every morning and noticed a difference in my mucus levels. First, it was hard getting out of the habit of eating something in the morning, but it helped me to change my perspective on how to treat me in starting my day. Right before COVID happened, a good friend of mine mentioned taking a mixture that would help my immune system and help with inflammation in my body. I take a tablespoon of raw honey, ginger, turmeric, and vanilla right before I drink the hot water, lemon, and honey. By the way, the hot water, lemon, and honey is refreshing to me any time of the day now. When I did become a full, sorry, when did I become a full Jamie-tarian? It wasn't until October of 2022. Wow, what took you so long? Well, I I was still cooking for my family until then. They very much so still enjoyed meat with their meals, and I would partake in small portions of it too. I had thought about taking meat out of my meals, but didn't have the strength mentally to commit. I was surrounded by meat everywhere I went, and I wasn't sure if I could go on this path alone. Until one fateful night in August of 2022, after eating meat with a meal, I was clenching my gut for 3 days, trying to stay positive and cheerful in front of my family, but crying in my bed when I was trying to go to sleep. The pain that was there was way worse than it had been before, so I slowly started backing away from meat. I do recall from times past that I would go on a salad only binge to help clear out my system. It is now October 3rd, 2022, and I have just moved, or should I say, partially moved, to a whole new state. I need to get dinner, and I don't want to upset my gut. What am I going to eat? I smell nothing but meat as I drive by all of these restaurants. Fine, I decided on pizza, a margarita pizza. This has spinach, tomatoes, garlic, cheese, and sauce. A veggie pizza to get me going. Ooh, it was great. I enjoyed it, and it sparked my enthusiasm to try a meatless lifestyle. So, who and what is a Jamie-tarian? Of course, the first part of this eating habit is my name, Jamie. And Tarian was cute, so I thought I would join the two together. Tarian, in my opinion, is the eating habits or eating lifestyle choice. In this case, I choose me and how I feel in my eating habits and eating lifestyle. What is the Jamie-tarian eating habit or eating lifestyle? I don't eat meat, fish, or seafood. I mainly eat fruit, veggies, pasta, bread, and eggs and cheese. I have nuts every now and then. Oh, I forgot to mention that beans and rice are big staples in my eating habits these days. Water and natural juice are my biggest beverages of choice, along with tea. I love a variety of tea. Anyway, yet my favorite drink to order at restaurants is considered me living on the edge drink. It's a lemonade spiked with Sprite. Yes, it is a non alcoholic drink, but every time I tell the wait staff that I'm living on the edge, they are prepared for a wild alcoholic drink request. And it's not. I also do not eat 3 meals a day. I eat when my body requests fuel. I feel better that way, allowing my body to regulate itself. What also has been helpful is the reduction of inflammation in my body with the change in my eating habits. And the honey, turmeric, ginger, and vanilla has helped tremendously. By no means am I stating that the Jamie-tarian eating lifestyle is for anyone else. I am merely sharing my journey of becoming a more healthier me and sleeping easier at night. What I am encouraging is that you do take an inventory on what you consume, as it does have an impact on your overall health. Food consumption is not the only thing that can get you physically out of order. How you handle stress mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially can have a significant impact on your physical health and on your eating habits. I know firsthand when I am craving fried foods and loads of chocolate, I am in a stressed state. Those tend to be comfort foods, and sometimes those eating choices will cause a slight irritation in my gut. So I am cautious not to overdo it and take a moment to pause and see what is going on in my life that I am not addressing, and then get to business on getting things in check. You see, when you wake up feeling good in your body, no pains and no feelings of discomfort, you move and operate differently. My goal is to protect myself from the pain and discomfort. I want to feel free at all costs to move about and not have gut issues. Now that I have experienced differently, I will continue to operate in that difference. I am not going back to something that caused me so much discomfort that it physically made me unstable and unhinged. Did this get your motor running? Are you thinking about specific moments that you ate something and then paid for it later? Are you ready to keep a food journal so that you can pinpoint those items that tend to give your gut the business? I encourage you to take the challenge of learning you and your gut. Gut health is important and shapes your interactions. I am looking forward to hearing about your name here, Tarian, in your future.